What is going on, freaks? My name is Freaky, and welcome to a video that I'm going to be titling the top 5 most disappointing games. And this is going to be kind of like a collaboration of games from either certain consoles or certain years, and it's just what I thought personally was the most disappointing games and game launches that I've seen. And if you have any different opinions or any other different top 5, make sure to leave them in the comment section. I would like to see what you guys thought were very disappointing games in your opinion, and the games that you spent $60 on that were really probably worth $5. Yeah. It happens, right? It happens. So, without further ado, we might as well just introduce number 1 here, and it's Dead Island Riptide. Now, Dead Island Riptide kind of touched my heart a little bit before it was coming out, because I was probably one of those only people that actually enjoyed Dead Island, and I probably beat Dead Island, the original, probably 30 or 40 times. I did mod it here or two, once or twice, but that made the game a little bit more enjoyable. But when Dead Island Riptide was coming out, we were kind of given the picture that it was going to be bigger and badder than ever. They were like, it was new zombies, a better world, there was new weapons and upgrades and characters and new abilities and all this cool stuff that you could do. And then they marketed it at $40, and then it was kind of like, why were they doing that? I wonder why. And then the game came out, and I was even trying to do a Let's Play on it. I don't even think anyone else finished a Let's Play. If they did finish a Let's Play, it probably took them about 12 hours because it wasn't much to do on the whole entire game whatsoever because it was a tiny frickin' island. And just so much just happened in that game. That was just so terrible. There used to be, on the original Dead Island, you could drive around in a car. In this one, there was like some paths that you could drive on for about 5 seconds and you had to get out because it was cut off. And then the zombies were really annoying. There was no real good loot spots or anything like that. There was more motion blur to the frickin' game, and it just looked like crap. It looked worse than the actual Dead Island game, and this should have been marketed as basically Dead Island DLC, and we should have been just getting this for free for the original Dead Island. Working on number 2 here. Now, this is when Xbox One was coming out, and Xbox One needed a game that was basically going to give them a head in the race, and they thought that they could go with Titanfall. They thought that, hey, you know, PS4 is beating us right now. They have better hardware than us and better games coming out than us. What better than to take a old Call of Duty developers, Respawn, from that and have them produce a game called Titanfall for our game, which is a new FPS shooter that only Xbox people could have. Oh, what a great idea. We introduced wall running and then these Titans that came down that were like basically mechs, and it was kind of a rip-off of other games from the 90s, and it was just didn't seem to flow out well when it first came out. It was like awesome. A lot of streamers were really playing it, and it seemed like it played the best on PC, but it got really, really stale over time. It was just a repetitiveness of Titan warfare, and then getting crushed by Titans, and then never finding a single pilot around the entire map, running out of ammo, getting a Titan again, shooting down something, losing. There's no camos or anything. There's like 5 or 6 guns in the entire game. It was just a terrible, terrible game, and it didn't work out well. Number 3, Battlefield Hardline. Is there anything more I have to say about this? Sure, Battlefield is fun. Granted that it is fun. But like Dead Island Riptide, is this really a new game? Or was it a DLC or a reskin of Battlefield 4? It literally came out a year after Battlefield 4, and Battlefield 4 still had problems. They didn't fix it. EA decided to come out with a new skin of Battlefield 4, hoping that they'd make, you know, money off of that and have people play that instead of Battlefield 4 because of their mistake. And what ended up happening is a lot of people were angry and upset that Battlefield Hardline was basically a dumbed-down version of Battlefield 4. Now this one comes to no surprise for you guys. At the number 4 spot is Watch Dogs.
For me.
Yeah, sure. No way!
Who remembers the Ubisoft event where they're like, oh my god, it's Watch Dogs, and these graphics are phenomenal. It's all pre-rendered, don't get me wrong, but they're amazing, and this game's gonna look beautiful, and you're not gonna be able to have to do any mods or anything to the game to make it this beautiful. It's just gonna go straight out the bat. Right when you pop it into your console and play it on PC, it's gonna look beautiful. What ended up happening is the game literally looked like a dumbed-down version of GTA 4, and who really cared about hacking other people's cell phones in a video game? And for the top 5, it's ridiculous. You guys probably don't even know what game this is. Rise, Son of Rome. Let me know in the comment section if you actually heard of this game. If you haven't, it wouldn't surprise me. Basically, when Xbox just came out, they needed a title game, which was Rise, Son of Rome and Titanfall. And as you guys know, or maybe haven't heard, this game had 4 hours of game time, plus rehashed little events that would happen when you were playing the game. So it was basically like 2 hours of game time, but they just duplicated it because it was the same reenactment over and over again. It's basically like you were playing the movie 300 without actually any cool things happening. So this has been my top 5 most disappointing games. Let me know in the comment section if you have any other different ones that you like to share with me down below, or if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, and I guess I will catch your freaky faces in the next video.